everybody, it's Sonja the Daisy here with Terry and Patti from Royal Roads Recreation Center, and we're here to run you through your paces. So we're going to start with a nice little warm-up. So all we're going to do is we're going to do alternating knee pulls. Right, left, pulling the knee towards your chest, nice deep breathing, and pressing it up. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, nice and controlled, pulling it up. So we want to feel that stretch a little bit more into the glutes, pulling the knees towards your chest, exhaling it out as we're lifting, inhale, releasing, keep that going. We're going to do 1 full minute of this because it's so exciting. And also what we're practicing is balance, right? So just sort of balancing one leg over to the other, right? If it just bothers you tucking the knee in like that, you can also go behind your knee, pulling it from there, and pull, and pull. Let's do 20 more seconds. Exhale out and lift. Don't forget to breathe. Good, nice and controlled, squeezing it up, 10 more seconds, and pull. Good job, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to take those legs nice and wide out, and all we're going to do is we're going to shift over to one side and then shifting over to the other side. So we want to try to stay in your glutes as we're shifting, and once you do a few of them, let's try to lift those toes a little bit more and trying to go a little bit more into the heel as we're shifting right, left. Feel that stretch?
Yeah.
You're on camera.
Good thing you have some color on. So I'm like a
And I camouflage behind me. 30 seconds.
Good lines.
Digging in with the heels, right? So we want to feel that nice stretch in the inner thigh. Adductors lifting through the hips. Let's do 15 more seconds. Right, left, right? We don't want to go through it too quickly. Leaning into it, making sure that we feel that stretch. Keep going for 4, 3, 2. Let's stay over to one side, holding it right here. We're going to take one hand down towards the ankle if you can, and then taking the other arm straight up towards the ceiling. Opening it up, so you're kind of pressing your elbow and hand towards the inside of that leg. And then coming all the way up. Let's shift it over to the other side, sliding that hand down, palm facing forward, and then opening it up. Opening up through the chest. Really think about rotating through your torso, and think about pushing the shoulders back behind you, like you're trying to glue them down to the wall behind you. And release. Let's do it one more time each side. Down we go. Open up the chest. And breathe. And then over to the other side one more time, leaning into it. Who says we can't do yoga?
That's why I don't do yoga.
And release. Good job. We're going to take our feet a little bit closer towards each other. And this time what I want you to do is still wider than hip width. We're going to take ourselves into a forward fold, tapping onto the feet if you can, and squat down, so bum goes back. Then reach those arms up into a chair pose, and then straightening it back out. So back to your forward fold, grab those toes, dipping the bum back, chair pose, and lifting it back up. And again, forward fold, sitting back, arms reach up, chair, and back up. Good work. And again, forward fold. Stay in your heels, watch those knees, squat, reach, and up we go. And again, forward fold, squat, reach, and back up. One more time. Forward fold, squat, reach, and up we go, and release. We're going to come down onto your back. We're going to bridge it up. So what I want you to do is get your heels a little bit closer in towards your hips. You want your knees, hips, and feet aligned. We're going to lift up into a bridge position, holding your hands down to support you. And we're going to pull one knee towards your chest and releasing it down, and then switching it to the other side. Alrighty? Well, let's go. 1, and again. 2, try to keep your hips lifted the whole time. 3, and again. 4, 5, good. Keep those hips up. 6, 7. Maybe we should take turns teaching. Huh?
How many times have I told you I didn't take this fitness for a reason?
12, 13. You just can teach your favorite exercise. 15. 16. Good. 4 more. 17. 3 more. 18. 19. Keep those hips up. Last one. And releasing it down. We're going to pull those knees towards your chest. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side, massaging through that lower back. From there, we're going to flip you over onto your elbows, and we're going to go right straight into a plank. So when we're doing a plank, we can either go on your knees, crossing those feet over and pulling those heels towards your glutes so you're not right on your patella, or we can go right on your toes, take the knees off the ground, and then staying in that nice straight flat plank. Ready, go. 1 minute. So we want a nice flat back. We want to make sure that we have your head in that nice neutral position, right? So we don't want to, you see a lot of times what you see happening is that people put the head right down towards your hands. We want to keep it up here, or it's always so interesting to see what's happening in front of you, but this is not a good position for your neck. So keeping it in a nice neutral position, keep your pelvic tucked in, and then when we rock our feet slightly forward and back, we kind of feel where it's difficult and where it's easy, right? So we're pushing against your feet, a little easier, but as soon as you rock a little bit more forward to your toes, it becomes a lot harder. Keep holding it. Right? Is it 59, 60? 20 seconds. Keep going, come on. Woo! Hold it, hold it, hold it. Right? So if we feel at any point any discomfort in the lower back, we would just let it go. Keep going. Nice and controlled. We're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and dropping down to the heels, arms extended. Nice long stretch of those lats. Sit back into a child pose.
I can't do that.
No? Is it the knees or is it
It doesn't bend. Yeah.
It's the knees.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I tell people like to put like a towel between the knees too,
Right.
so that you're not
Yeah.
so it's that range. We're going to slowly come up. We're going to start with your dumbbells. So let's have some water to get you all hydrated. The key with water is not to just pound it, is to sip it, right? Because otherwise you have a lot of water slushing around in your belly. All right, we're gonna have your dumbbells on your shoulders. We're gonna do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. We're gonna do our circuit of 6 exercises back to back, and then we're gonna do that 3 times. Yay. Okay, so 20 seconds. All we're gonna do is, I'll show you the first one. We're gonna go down. As you're coming up, you're gonna punch for 2, and then you're gonna go right back down, punching it for 2. So, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. On your marks, get ready.
You guys start. I'm gonna get a lighter than weights.
And go. Down, punching it out. And again, down, punching it out. So the key here is staying within your heels. When you're doing the squat, you should be able to wiggle your toes in your shoes. And again, down, punch, punch. And again, down, punch, punch. Good. I actually like 40-20 type things. It's not so difficult that we can't finish it, but it's hard enough to give you a challenge, right? Down we go. Good. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and time. 20 seconds to switch to the next exercise. Dumbbells go down. We're going to do a nice little side shuffle. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, and tap. So if you're somebody who's in more into the lower impact due to knees or hips, right? You don't have to hop, right? You can even just step it and then tap it. Step it and then work with the distance of the space that you have right in front of you. So if you have more room, you can go way out, right? If you have a little smaller room that you're working with, then keep it a little bit more in your space. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, and down. 10 more seconds. And push, right? Trying to get that cardio going. Keep going. And time. We're going to come right down to the mat. We're going to go into a plank position. And we're going to go right into renegade rows. So we're going to have your dumbbells right underneath your hands. Shoulders down and back. I'm going to alternate pulling those arms up in 4, 3, 2, one is giving you that level 1 version here. Level 2, on your toes, pulling it up, pulling it up. Now what I find a lot of times going into that full plank is pressure on the hands. So if that is a problem, take one dumbbell out of the way and just do it with one dumbbell and switching it that way. Try not to twist through the hips, keeping it going, keeping it going. 10, yeah, Terry, let's go. Woo! Try not to twist through those hips. We're doing awesome in 4, 3, 2, and time. We're gonna come right back up. Grab your dumbbells. We're gonna do a pulse lunge. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and switch the other leg. 1, 2, switch the other leg. All right, so if you need to go a little heavier, you can grab some heavier weights. If you have some water bottles with rocks in them. 4, 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, let's switch. 1, 2, let's switch. Now if this is good for you, you can stay here. If it's a little too much with the weights, drop the weights. If you want to work harder, we can do a little bit more of a hop where we're hopping it. Hopping it. Hopping it. Hopping it. Right? So again, finding your level of intensity is the key to any class. So a class, you should never walk out of your living room going, well, that was really easy. Because you can modify it. So it's up to you how hard you make it. Last one. And time. Good. We're going to keep one dumbbell in your hands. We're going to do a little wood chop, but I want you to go nice and low towards your foot. And then all the way up. Don't forget to take that leg with you. Shoulders down and back. In 4, 3, 2. We're going to go all the way to the foot. And up we go. Now the key with this is bending your legs. Right? We're not just hinging from the hips. We're bending, power it up. Bending, power it up. If that's too hard, just go to the knee. Right? And it's not a swing. I don't want you just to swing that weight up there. I want you to keep it more controlled as you're lifting. Down, right? Notice I kind of bend my arms on the way down, bend my arms, lifting it up. Because when we're doing that swinging action, that can be quite cruel to the lower back. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and time. Give yourself 20 seconds. We're going to switch it over to the other side. So you're going to keep your dumbbell. Right. Not done yet, Patti. Sorry. All right. We're ready for the other side. In 4, 3, 2, and go. So over to the other foot. Powering it up. Down we go. Powering it up. Good. That leg we're standing on is pushing us up. The leg that's down there on the other side, we're going to go right on that tippy toe and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Right? And again, if that's too much, just go to the hip and come up. Right? To the hip and come up. Find the range that works for your body. That's the key here. 10 more seconds. Woo! Let's go. And push. Keep it controlled. 20 seconds. And time. 20 seconds. 20-second rest.
We messed up there.
It's like, wow, there's a glitch in the system. All right. Hop. 1 burpee. Hop. 1 burpee. Hop. 1 burpee. Your level of burpee. Hopping or stepping it back. In 4, 3, 2. Whoop. 1 burpee. Whoop. 1 burpee. Right? Or hop it this way. Take it down, stepping it back and in, and come back up. Now with my lower back, I like hopping it back in a lot wider with my feet, right? So when I'm taking it into that hop and come back out of it, I go wide and popping it up so that my thighs are doing most of the work. So stepping it or hopping it, keep going, last 10 seconds. Go ladies, let's see it. This is where you don't want a lot of water. Woo, that's right. And time, good, shake it out. Let's give us 1 minute break, and then we're gonna go into our second round. So the first exercise is back to your squats, punch, punch. How are we feeling? Good, good? Wasn't so bad, was it?
The room's not so cold anymore.
Right? All right, 40 seconds on. on, 20 seconds off. Dumbbells on your shoulders. Down we go, power it through. Are we ready? That was a minute. That was, what was it? I don't know, I stopped. I don't know. It feels like a minute. Okay, just ready, set, and go. So squat, punch, punch. Squat, punch, punch. Squat, punch, punch. Squat, punch, punch. So now you know the exercises, right? Oh yeah. What's after this one? See why you need me?
Renegade row.
No?
Bridge.
Nope. See? I'll always have a job. 10 seconds. No.
Lunge back.
Nope.
30-second break.
And stop. We're going to do a side shuffle tap. So 1, 2, 3, and tap, right? 40 seconds. Shake out those legs, shake out those arms. If you don't want to do it as a hop, you do not have to. Stepping it side to side in 4, 3, 2, let's go. And down. And down. And down. Oh, this is way bigger than my studio.
You're not going to fall down the stairs.
Yeah, right? And push. Woo! Right, and again, if you don't want to go as low, you can just hold it and then come over and hold it. Coming on over. 15 more seconds. And over. And over. Almost there. Getting that cardio going. 4, 3, 2, and time. Now we get to do the row. All right, plank position, on your knees or on your toes. If you're choosing to do this on your toes, take your feet a little bit wider, so we're eliminating the rock of the hips. Into your plank in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Alternating right, left, renegade row, keeping that belly button pulled in, really trying to focus on your core being nice and stable, keeping that nice flat back. Good job, ladies. You've been working on that core. Look at you. Good job. And hold. And hold. Awesome work. Keep going. Elbow stays nice and close to your rib cage. Think about pulling from that shoulder blade. It's almost like you want to put the shoulder blade into its pocket. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. We're going to come back up. Dumbbells or no dumbbells, completely up to you. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. 2 pulses, and then switch with a hop or without. Completely up to you. All right, shoulders down and back in 4, 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. So your front leg's heel is taking the weight. We want to make sure that we step back enough that we have both legs in that nice 90-degree angle, right? So if we go too narrow, then we're going to bother the knees, right? So stepping it back, go as low as you feel comfortable. Good, and push. Nice deep breathing. 15 seconds, shoulders down and back. Keep that posture. 10 more seconds. And push. Good work. Press it back. Last 3, 2, and time. And then grab one of your dumbbells back to your wood chop, down to the foot. Whew, I'm sweating now. Now I'm hot. Shoulders down and back. So feet not too wide, right? So a little wider than hip width. Wood chop to the foot, to the knee, or to the hip, whatever feels most comfortable. On your marks, get ready, and go. Down to the foot if you can, and up we go. A little bit of a bend to the arms as we're going up and down. Right? If you have something a little bit heavier you're working with, maybe you have a jug with water or sand in it. Maybe you have a heavier dumbbell, right? So play around with it. Soup cans, and water bottles work. 15 seconds on this side. Bend those knees. It's not just a hinge from the hip. Good. Down and press. Last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. We're going to go to the other side, catch your breath. All right. Are you ready? Other side? Good thing we got two sides, right? We can perfect it. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Down to the foot. Power it up. Take that other leg, the opposite leg with you. So heel lifts, rotate. Right? So that's another way I'll save the knees. Right? Down we go. Power it up. Down we go. Power it up. Down we go. Power it up. Awesome work. Should be proud of yourself. Right? Yeah. Yes. Yes, we are. Come on.
It's gotta be better than the last one, I did.
10 seconds. And push. 4, 3, 2, and time. What's going on there, Terry? All right, dumbbell goes down. We're gonna hop it over. You're gonna make it longer. See, there you go.
Oh, this is the worst.
Okay, stepping it over, stepping it back, and back up, right? We don't have to hop it all. Ready, set, and go. Whoop, burpee, whoop, burpee, whoop, burpee, whoop, burpee.
This is a good one for my hair.
Right? Who needs a hairdresser? Just, you know, play wild. Go, go, go.
I can't see, that's the problem.
15 seconds. It's okay. You're fine. 10 more seconds. Go, go, go. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! All right. 1 minute break.
Terry, you time.
My time. My
Terry
time.
time. 1 minute.
Yeah. There's
Sonja rips us
no
off.
second hand on that one. You never know. Okay. Whew. So the recovery, why do we recover? Recover because if we don't recover enough, we won't have the full effect of the effort that we can put into our next set, right? So we were literally go, 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 go. Well, there's going to be a point where your body's going, no, I'm not going anymore, right?
Yeah, if we're gonna fall apart, we're not gonna do it right anyway, right?
That's what it will do. So form will go, technique will go, right? So a lot of reasons why we do need to pull back and then go full out again, pull back, fall out, fall out, and pull back, fall out. All right.
Don't even remember the first one.
See?
Oh.
There's a quiz after this. All right. Squat, dumbbell on your shoulders with the 2 punches. Yes?
Oh, the 2 punches.
Last set, ladies and gentlemen. We have one last set to go. We can do this. Ready, set, and go. Squat, hoop, hoop, squat, hoop, hoop. So when we're doing the punching, another good thing to start focusing on is not only the punching out part, think about the pulling back. Pull, pull. So it becomes a whole different feeling, and also it gives you a little bit more control to your elbows, not to hyperextend, because you're already thinking, as soon as you get to this point, you're already thinking about the pull back. 10 more seconds. Good. Almost there, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, tap. Woo. Well, see, 1 full minute of rest, it's okay, because you do get these 20-second rests.
Yeah.
So it's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not so bad. 10 more seconds, 5 more seconds, in 4, 3, 2, and go. Tap. Tap. Woo. Come on. So much fun. Don't we love our jobs?
Yep.
Yeah, we get to jump around. We get to exercise.
Get paid to exercise.
Right? We get congratulated on the end.
If we were
Thank you.
outside- If we were outside, it'd be perfect.
Yep. 10 more seconds. Woo! Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and time. Back to the rows in that plank position. On your knees or on your toes. You decide. 10 more seconds. Get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So as mentioned before, if you're doing this on your knees, it is a little bit more comfortable to pull your heels more in to take away that pressure from the knee. Make sure your knees are cushioned with a towel or a nice thick mat, right? Well, roads is kind to have these nice cushy mats. And push. Come on, 15 seconds. Let's go. And push, 10 more seconds. Woo! We are warm. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Good job. Standing position. 2 pulse lunge. Switching to the other leg. Alternating right, left. Okay, I'm hungry.
You what?
I'm hungry. I could use some food right now. It's probably not a good idea though. 4, 3, 2, 2 lunges. Ready? 1, 2, and switch. If you want to do your plyometrics and you want to hop in between, all the power to you. And push. If you want to do this without dumbbells, right, because it's too much, totally fine. Make sure you bend that back leg. Your front leg's heel is taking the weight. Wiggle those toes. Make sure you can. And press, 15 seconds. Keep those shoulders back. Try not to lean forward. Good work, 10 more seconds. Woo. Go, go, go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Wood chop. And we got the hop over burpees. Whew, and then we're done with the craziness. All right, grab your 1 dumbbell. Wood chop. Up we go, nice and controlled. Starting off on your right or left. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Down, power. Down, power, right? So the heavier your weight here, the better technique and form you're actually gonna have, because you really have to control the weight, right? So we're sometimes with a lighter weight, we sort of just throw it around, but we really need to think about this technique, right? Not just throwing the arms up and down, and push 15 more seconds. Inhale and exhale as you're coming up. Keep your belly button pulled in as much as you can doing certain exercises. Some more cardio-related exercises, we can't really pull the belly button in, otherwise we can't breathe. 1 more, and time. That'd be really hard. It's like, all right, shoulders down and back. We're gonna move to the other side in 10 seconds, so shake it out. Have that opportunity to take a little breather in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Down and lift. Down and lift. Right, so if you can come to the foot, make sure you're bending the knees. Right, so it's almost like a little sort of squat, but you're rotating. So because of rotations, we want to be careful of your lower back. So make the glute, that hip that you're moving into on that side, make that glute do the work when you're coming up. Good, and press. 10 more seconds. We still got this. Down and press. Awesome job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. We're gonna have 1 dumbbell down, hopping it over with both feet, or just 1, and right down into that burpee. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, in 5, ready, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hop, burpee, hop, burpee, step it over, low level burpee. And I never know what to call them, because I don't really like to say low level because it's so hard. And again, step, hop, level 1 burpee, level 2 burpee, level 3 burpee, how many levels is there? And push 15 seconds. Go, go, go.
We could have the push-up.
Oh, well, go ahead, Patti. What are you waiting for?
I need some instruction.
Oh, and time. Good, shake it out. All right, we're gonna take a little breather, grab some water, and we're gonna move into knees up for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna hold a nice low squat, as low as you can, for 30 seconds. There's no breaks in between. So you're gonna go knees up, hold squat, knees up, hold squat, knees up, hold squat, 3 times through, no break. Yes.
Say it one more time.
No break. No break. No rest. What does rest even mean? No break. No break. I know, it's funny. Who was it? I had an instructor teach for me one time, and the people came to me afterwards and like, well, you can't talk about this rest thing? You never talked about that. Did she speak up? I'm like, I don't know. Active rest? All right, so when we're doing your squat, your high knees, you can do it low impact, right? Or we can do a double hop in there, or we can take it up a notch and make it a lot more intense.
You go.
You go. 30 seconds. High knees, whatever level, and then holding the nice low squat. On your marks, get ready, and go. So there's no stopping, right? So we can do the hop. Oh yeah, we're back. Wait, hold on. No, just kidding. Right? Or 10 more seconds. Keep going. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, squat and hold. How low can you go? Come on, it's not here, it's here. Let's see it. Make those legs work.
3 minutes.
Well, no, you're holding that one. Nice one. So the key with this is, it's not to just do this. We got the bum back and the chest lifted, right? 10 more seconds. So notice I go a little bit wider, right? Getting ready for camping. And up we go. High knees. Don't stop, right? No break. And push. That low squat while you break. So you want to do it like this, I feel like I'm 5.
You feel like what?
I feel like I'm 5 now. What energy now. Like, woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, squat, hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Woo! Come on. Burn, baby, burn. Right, so now it's a mental game. A lot of times it is a mental game. It's like when you're doing as much as you can, and then the question always is, why did you stop? What made you stop? When I say 30 seconds of this, did you stop because of 30 seconds or you truly couldn't do anymore? And up we go. Knees up, last set.
Knees up is great.
All right?
Yeah.
Well, try this one.
Look at that knee.
Oh, yeah, right. Power it up. There you go, Terry. Whoop, whoop. Fast on up. 15 seconds.
80s aerobics.
That's right. Woo! Almost there. 4, 3, 2, low squat hold. Hold it, hold it. Whew. I don't know, sometimes moving around might work. I don't know how the view is from back there, but it feels good on this side.
I'm
Speechless. Don't know what to say. 10 more seconds. Oh my goodness. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, shake it out. Woo. Keep your feet moving. All right. One more little drill, and then we're going to take it down to the floor for some core. Yes?
Yeah.
Do this. This next little drill is going to be 4 times, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 times. We're not quite done with those legs. All we're going to do is a squat jump. We're not going to tap down to the ground. All I want you to do is go down, hopping it up, low impact. You're just raising those heels, right? Working those calves at the same time. And then we're going to do a 10-second hold. Now, if you're really eager here, your hold could be right back down into that squat. Really eager, only if you're really eager. All right, squat jumps, 20 seconds, ready, set, and go. Down and up, right? So we don't have to take our hands down all the way to the floor like we sometimes do. Keep going. 10 more seconds. Low impact, we're right here, right? So control the jump down. And time. Shake it out. 10 seconds. We're gonna get right back into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Second round. So much fun. Who designed this class? My goodness. 4, 3, 2, and time. That was 2. We got 2 more sets to go. All right, hold it back if you need to. In 4, 3, 2, and time. Right? You don't have to. You can keep it quite low. Right? Listen to your body. Power it up. 10 more seconds. Right? I can barely hear Patty's feet, and that's what we want. We want that nice soft landing, right? To sleeve the knees. And time. Good. Shake it out. One last round. We can do this. Whew, we're in this together today. Ready, set, go. Woo. Come on. Hiya. Woo. Power it up. 10 more seconds. So got this. And time. Oh my. Jumping. So the key right now is to keep moving your feet, not just abruptly stop, right? We want to get that heart rate down a little bit before we hit the floor. So nice deep breathing, moving around in your living room, kitchen, bedroom, deck, I don't know, wherever you are. And maybe you have a big gym, right? Shaking it out. Let's get those hands behind. Let's open up the chest a little bit while we're doing this. Because we can always do something while we're not doing something. Active rest. Active rest. There we go. All right. Rolling those shoulders out. If you need water, this is a good time to get it. And we're going to go right down to the floor on your back. Whew. We're ready for this. Yes, we are. All right. We're going to pull those knees into your chest to start. And let's give you a little gentle rock side to side, just to get your lower back kind of stretched out a little bit. All right, what I'd like you to do is keeping your legs at a 90-degree angle, but I want you to push them away. So when you push them away, there should be a point where here it's easy. When you press them away, all of a sudden there's going to be a change in what the core has to do to keep you in that position. So what I don't want you to feel is easy. I want you to feel a little bit of a push. If you're more advanced, you're going to go into this position. Okay? So it's up to you. We're going to lift your head and shoulders with this as well. We're going to get our hands down beside your hips. And what I want you to do is I want you to pump up and down as you're doing this. Try to push those knees a little bit more away. Right? And what we want is your lower back to still be able to support you. If you can't, then pull the knees a little bit closer. You going? Let's go.
Is this time?
Nice. Yeah, sure. Oh. Sure again. We can time it. So legs straight, a little bit lower, keep your shoulders up, pull those knees in, try different levels, right? So that pumping action, what you're feeling is that core contracting as we're doing that, right? So in Pilates, what we do, we actually do an inhale and exhale with more force. So we go. So when we do that forceful exhale, you can feel the contraction in that core happening, right? Most people don't do it loud enough because they're embarrassed because they're in a class setting. You're in your living room.
Sonja doesn't care.
I don't care. Come on, 10 more seconds. Right, if that gets tiring on the head, just get your head down there and push and release. Good, pull those knees back in. Let your head go to one side, stretching through the neck. Take your head over to the other side, stretching through the neck. Whew. We're going to keep one knee pulled in, one leg extends out. Similar to what we just did, we're going to lift from the shoulders, chin tucked in. If your neck is already bothering you, then you're better off staying right down here. And then all I'd like you to do is pull the knee in, and then switch pull the other knee in. Switch, pull the other knee in. What we don't want here is that your arms, the hands are doing the work. I want you to think about your core, and all your hands are doing is just sort of guiding that knee towards your chest. Pulling it in. Pulling it in. Again, if your neck gets tired, just lower it down, give it a little break, right? But keep practicing lifting your head. You're also going to keep practicing and strengthening those muscles in your neck to support that. But the truth is, it's technique on this one. So if I come up here, this is hard. But if I lift my shoulders more, chin more tucked in, it actually gets easier on my neck. And it's actually more of my upper abdominals doing the work. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and time. Perfect. Pulling both knees back into your chest again. Take your head over to one side, stretching through the neck.
So good.
I know, right?
I love it.
Over to the other side. Good job. From here, we're going to stretch your legs and arms out. So when we're doing that, what I like you to do, and that's again depending on your strength. So it could look like this, and pull, okay? Or it could look like this, and pull, right? So again, it depends on your core strength, how low those legs can go. Ready, set, and go. So extending your arms and legs, and then pulling your knee in. So again, you can keep your head down to give it a lot more support on the neck, right? So if you're dealing with any injuries and stuff, then you definitely want to keep your head down and pull, right? If you want to work a little bit harder, lower those legs a little bit more, right? Or you can keep your head up, but maybe you can't quite straighten those legs. Neck's okay, but the lower back doesn't like it, okay? So that's when you're changing the legs instead of the head. Well, it could be both, right? There's so many modifications. We can make this happen. Go, go, go. Keep going. Last 4, and pull. 3, and pull. 2, and pull. 1, and pull. Good, and release. Good, feet come down. We're going to drop both knees over to one side, stretching through the hips and lower back. We want to keep your shoulders on the floor here. And looking, so if your knees drop to one side, you want to look the opposite direction. And that kind of gives us a little bit more control over those shoulders. And then dropping the knees over to the other side, looking the opposite direction. And breathe into it, let that hip relax. And back to the center. We're going to take one leg straight up, holding onto the back of that knee. The opposite leg goes straight down to the floor. Again, we're going to lift your head and shoulders. We're going to go a little higher on that leg, and all we're going to do is switch it to the other leg. And then let this one just hover. Okay, ready? And switch. 1, and switch. 2, and switch. 3. If that's too difficult, head down. Right? So depending on where your flexibility is, 7, 8, 9. Keep those shoulders more lifted to use your upper abdominals. Good. And pull. And then utilizing this as a stretch to the hamstrings. Stretch to the hamstrings. Let's do 4 more. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Woo. Pulling those knees back in. We're going to wedge our hands underneath our hips. We're going to lift those feet straight up to the ceiling. And I want you to do small little tiny tucks with the hip lifts. So we're just going to lift and release. Lift and release. So your arms are actually helping a little bit here. You don't need your hands underneath your lower back, that's fine. Right? We can do it one way or another. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Working those lower abdominals. 4, upper still working. 5, 6. This doesn't have to be big. 7. You can slow it down a little bit. 8. You can bend your knees with it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What happened to the 10? 18, 2 more. Woo, 1 more. And release. Oh dear, oh dear. Drop those knees back over, and again, laterally stretching along the lower back and abdomen. Looking the opposite direction, let our knees are popping over. And breathe. We're going to take it over to the other side, again, looking over the other side. Well, that was a sweaty one.
Yeah. That's good.
And release. Good. We're going to take it over on all fours.
Oh, fresh air up here.
We're going to hold it right here. Just going to go a little cat and cow 5 times. So tucking the lower back under, exhale, and inhale, release. And again, exhale, and release. And I always suggest you maybe push a little bit more towards your heels when you're rounding. And then releasing it, so we get a little bit more to that lower back versus the upper back. Now, that back really doesn't need a lot of rounding. We're already doing it. One more. And release. Good. We're going to step 1 foot forward. We're going to go right into that lunge, keeping the knee down, and just push our hip down and forward. And then the knee that's in front, we're going to press it towards your chest. Right, so get that stretch in the glute that we worked. Buns of steel. Top-notch shape, ladies. It's summer. It's coming. Back to the beach. That's right. Which way to the beach? Get over to the other side. Pushing that hip down and forward. Breathing into it. Right, so nicely the heart rate should be down. So the beautiful thing is when we're doing these workouts is that we're not only burning calories in the moment, we're burning calories a few hours after because we're recovering. And that's what we want. So when we're doing not only cardio, running for half an hour on the treadmill, but when we're doing strength training, our body has to recover for a lot longer. We're going to step both feet together into your forward fold. Let your head go. Let your shoulders go. And I always recommend doing a lot more stretching. So if you have an extra 5 minutes after these classes at home, add a little bit more to it. We're going to slowly round up. Shoulders roll back. Good. Give yourself a nice deep breath, reaching it tall. And exhale out. One more time. Nice and tall. And exhale out. You guys did a phenomenal job. You guys did a phenomenal job. Good work. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow.